Good morning, good afternoon, good evening wherever you are. The stream is about to start. Grab your favorite drink. Sit back and relax. You're chilling with HexAsians. With your host, Crypto Vince, Uncle Kevin Hex, and middle class working man.
HexAsians? Nice.
Konnichiwa! Konnichiwa! Emotional damage! Give me sushi!
Namaste and welcome all Hexicans and HexAsians. This is Dr. Dheeraj More coming to you live from Manila. I am hoping to catch a few European audience to tune in to this chat because so I can so I'm trying out this different time. Our usual streams will continue on Monday 9 a.m. EST. So if you are watching this on replay, please let me know in chat what do you think about this timing, and also let me know in chat what you guys are drinking. I am drinking some coffee. Hi, hi afternoon coffee. I think the Brusco. Like I don't know why it is called Brusco, but brewed coffee with some extra sugar, extra sugar. So yeah, that's about it. Let me see if somebody is in chat. Oh, I see Crypto Wonder podcast. He dropped in 12 hours ago to say hi. Good to see. I hope he watches this on replay. He himself had a live stream a few hours back. I It was late night, so I kind of fell asleep in between. But yeah, it his podcast it kind of says the things that are kind of supposed to be kept silent if you're in this crypto industry. Yeah, because talking ill about the founder and the price in general doesn't help you g- what you call gain more followers or like add-ons or influence people into buying your token. Yeah, that would be the euphemistic term for please buy my bags. But hey, the truth has to be told. I I I try to do the same. My apologies for rugging the stream. I pulled the cord on my laptop, so it. Anyways, sorry for the disturbance, but I hope you guys have noticed the internet connection is more stable now, but which allows me to stream at a higher resolution. So I find myself I look pretty handsome on HD. But so the thing I wanted to say before this is I wanted to do this stream a couple of days ago, but if you guys don't know, there has was a tropical storm going on in Manila, rather in the Philippines. Let me just press it. Uh, just a sec. I hopefully. Yep. So this is the current news. The tropical storm Christine. Uh, yes, it was devastating. 20 deaths so far identified. And the number might go up as we get more information. Signal number two on 18 Luzon areas as Christine. Yes. So yeah, it's we were on high alert. The rain was crazy, too noisy to be even talking on stream. So I had to postpone this live stream to today. Maybe it was a good thing. I can discuss more things if I had people watching me. But it's crazy. Yeah, so the stream was titled continuing where I left off because I wanted to discuss the what's happening here. So stop sharing. What's going on? What's going on? I have no. What's going on here? My friend, I am stuck. Mm, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, this was kind of the reason I wanted to do this because I'm trying out a few new settings on the channel, but it keeps getting worse and worse. So the other thing, so the other thing I wanted to talk about was hey, the EXX, the debate continues. Wait, let me get the chart. Let me see if I can bring back the chart. Is there anyone watching? This is EHEX chart on the EHEX pool. This is the USD chart. If you turn to hex price in terms of hex, so yeah, it's appropriately going down. It has reached its previous bottom. Not exactly the previous bottom was even lower, but it is kind of in that bottom range. So those who had been provided now would have so far seeing the volume. It's kind of okay. So you might have made a few bucks on your liquidity. See if I can. Bollinger Bands don't mean nothing. Yeah, looking negative. See, that's the funny part. Like I see a few people are still debating this. No, and yeah, it's funny like how people don't mention are they have already launched their own coin, and even though they themselves are rarely talk about it, but yeah, so how do you expect founders of other coins to be talking good about hex, even ehex? And the other thing is, yeah, I've said this multiple times. Yeah, if you had ehex liquid and you sold off, good for you. And this is kind of in general rule of cryptocurrency. Once you have sold your bag, yeah, it's the worst token you will find on the internet. So yeah, this is what I expect. Um, for those who have five, 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 five stakes on Ethereum as well as on Pulse chain, look, we still believe in the token, and I think it is still better than buying those fruity shit coins, meme coins, whatever you call them. And if you actually go to look, let me see the main chart for EX is this one. Uniswap V2 versus ETH, and look, there is still about 88. I think at the peak it was around 105 or something, but 88. Rat Eid. No, this is just this Quran Uniswap, which is around 220k. Uh, so that is the buy side liquidity. So which is still higher than many of the other shit coins and meme coins. Plus, now this is the only the Ethereum pool, and there are other USD and DAI pools as well. So definitely a decent amount of liquidity, even though you see, yeah, it may not be profitable to be trading, but see, when you look at it, like, yeah, there are trades going on, $100, $1,000, $200. So yeah, and mostly whales. So yeah, people are still interested in EX. So why would you be shit talking it? Of course, technologically, it is worse than PX or the real hex, whatever you want to call it. But eh, I would say it is still better than other coins, especially. um, plus, the reason I'm doing this, I was looking at the uh, future of Ethereum and what it will hold for EX and what it may mean for Pulse chain in general. Uh, Sorry for my noisy neighbors. Can't do anything about them. Um, where was it? So, this was EX chart. Uh, this is, yeah, it does look bearish, but if you look on Pulse chain, all the ticker symbols, Hex, Pulse, and Pulse X all are looking bearish. Now, now looking at real Hex chart, it is still now the Bollinger Bands are kind of contracting. Maybe we have tested the bottom Bollinger Band and the MACD is slowly uh, the histogram of the MACD is slowly moving upwards. So too early to say very bullish, but actually we might see some sideways action. That's good. I'll stop sharing this and let me get back to what we were talking about on the previous stream, which is the future of shit. So I hope this is legible to everyone. So yeah, so we were looking at how what are the proposed solution for MEV MEV extraction. So and staker centralization. So I think we talked about talked about uh, yeah, we talked about inclusion list for inclusion and multiple so yeah, the second option was BRA breed, which is I think we talk will breed, right? Last mover arbitrage attacks. Suppose that an average time the proposer the submit is P and the last possible time you can submit and still include is around T+1. Now suppose that centralized exchanges, the on centralized exchanges, the ETH USDC price moves from 200, 2500 to 2502 between the T and T+1. A proposer can wait an extra second and add additional transaction to arbitrage on the on-chain decentralized exchanges, claiming up to $2 per ETH in profit. Sophisticated proposers who are very well connected to the network have more ability to do so. Exclusive order flow users have the incentive to send transactions directly on to one single proposer to minimize their vulnerability to front running and other attacks. Sophisticated proposers have advantage because they can set up infrastructure to accept these direct from user transactions, and they have stronger reputations. So users who send them transactions can understand that proposer will not betray and front run them. This can be mitigated with trusted hardware, but trusted hardware has trust assumptions of it. So in breed, testers can still be separated off and run as a dumb pipe functionality. In addition to these two extremes, there is a spectrum of possible designs in between. Uh, uh, for example, auction of a role that only has the right to append to a block and not re-up, reorder or prepend. You could let them append or prepend, but not insert in the middle or reorder transaction. The attraction of these techniques is that winners of the auction market are likely to be very concentrated, and so there is a lot of benefit to reducing their authority. Oh my God, this everything went over my head, and so when to understand things, it's best to go over it once again. But in the interest of time, I am going to skip this part. So if you watched the previous stream, you might get more context here. So anyways, I'm going to skip this part. Just remember the second way of mitigating every week was to order like auction of the role of the proposer to be able to add or add transactions only append or prepend, so we can get the proposer will pay for the right to make arbitrage. We'll go to the next. Encrypted mempools, one technology that is crucial to successful implementation of these designs, specifically either braid or version of APS, where there are strict limits on capability of being auctioned off in encrypted pools. Encrypted mempools are a technology where users broadcast their transaction in encrypted form along with some kind of proof of their validity, and transactions are included into blocks in an encrypted form without block builder knowing the contents. The contents of the transactions are revealed later. The challenge in implementing encrypted pools is coming with coming up with the design that ensures transactions do all get revealed later. A simple commit and reveal scheme does not work because if revealing is voluntary, the act of choosing to reveal or not itself is kind of last mover influence on a block that could be exploited. The two leading techniques are for this are threshold decryption and delay disk encryption, primarily closely related to verifiable delay functions. So, yeah, the third alternative for avoiding MEVs, you encrypt the transactions before posting it, while posting it in the when it enters the mempool, it is encrypted, so the block uh, mm, the block producers don't know which what your transaction is, so they cannot actively attack it. But uh, yeah, it's difficult. The encryption at the end be included on the blockchain. The transaction has to be visible for all, so that is decrypted. But that is the difficult part because only the encryptor uh, can decrypt the transaction, which would be voluntary and therefore not always done. So, yeah. Is there anyone watching? Yes, I hope I am getting a few more viewers. If you're watching this, please put some comment in the chat so I know that what I'm saying is audible and understandable. Or if you have any other questions or comments. Mm, what are the other some links for existing research? Uh, yeah, bibliography, MEV builder, builder centralization, and enshrined PBS, Mike Muder's list of inclusion list related reading, inclusion list, EIP, FOCIL, presentation of grade, parody of is all you need by Dan Robinson. Dan Robinson, I have heard that name, but yeah, Paradigm XYZ. And, on multiple browser gadgets and protocol hacking day. VDF research, verifiable delay. So yeah, there is so much things that would be needed to be read, but that I will have to do off screen, and hopefully I will be able to summarize it for you guys sometime later. What is left to do and what are so this is where the things actually get interesting. Uh, so I have Johnny Crow, Johnny 555 is saying you're rubber banding. I you get your audio fixed. I don't know what rubber banding is, but I don't know what to do about it. So yeah, I will try and do that, but I don't. In the next stream, I can't do it anything right now. So yeah, I see Ahmed joining us. Good afternoon to you too. I I'm just testing out my new setup, kind of, and I'm not really liking it, but yeah, that's how you. Uh, Small iterations will try and get it done better. Yeah, I think I will need to use a close up mic, what you call, uh, but anyways. So this is we were reading through the Vitalik's blog post regarding the scourge. So let me go back to where we left off. What is left to do and what are the trade-offs? We can think of all the above schemes as being different ways of dividing up the authority involving staking, arranged on a spectrum from lower economies of scale, dumb pipe, to higher economies of scale, specialization friendly. Pre 2001, all these authorities were bundled together in one actor. The core conundrum is any meaningful authority that remains in hands of stakers is authority that could end up being MEV relevant. We want a highly decentralized set of actors to have as much authority as possible. This implies putting a lot of authority in the hands of stakers. Uh, wait a minute. I want. I forgot this browser has an read aloud function. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it can start reading from where I left off. So it does read out properly, but it can't get to. So I will probably listen to it later. One public, oh my god, can I don't know whether you guys can hear it. Neighbors are starting to, I guess, loud music. It's kind of irritating plus kind of disturbing for me to be reading out. But let's see. The core conundrum is any minimal yeah, incentives. I can just, so I'll just stop sharing. Anyways, I need to fix my audio anyway. So I will see you guys on Monday. I don't know whether I'll continue reading this. It's very interesting. Plus, I think Vitalik has posted his next blog as well. So I have to read that as well because I'm in it for the technology. Rather, I'm very fascinated by this technology. But also, you know, funny thing, we don't hear what was the last thing you heard about an upgrade to Pulse chain. I don't know. I don't I don't know whether the devs are actually doing anything. Yeah, there was an update to PulseX regarding the stable pools, but that helped a bit. But I don't really see anything. Hopefully, we will get some updates after the whatever the SEC case is scheduled for um, a week from now. If there is any update before that, we'll see. We got a confirmation from who was the nuclear hubs that there was some notice regarding scheduling of the court. So yeah, the date has been fixed. I hope few people go and attend the court case. I guess like mm, funny thing how people needed to be mm, instructed how what to wear in court, like because I think now because the court hearing is on the same as the Halloween, there might be some lunatic who will go in court dressed up in a Halloween costume. I like I have a trust in the community. Someone might do that, but it's a joke. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to end this live stream. It was nice talking to you guys, and I will see you guys on Monday. Uh, Hopefully, it will be quieter and yeah, see you. Outro. Where is the outro?